I've been at spontaneous celebration since I was 12. I've also been at Beantown Society since I've been in high school. So I've been here for 7 years. As being labeled as an at-risk youth when I was younger kind of opened my eyes to what was going on in my community and the things that I was doing and the way that I was acting. And being able to come here to Spontaneous and be mentored by adults, it made me feel that as a youth, I could mentor the youth that was younger than me.
This program actually helped me to get out of the game, and I feel that I should help the younger folk in their situations now. They've helped me to learn more about different social classes and different topics such as racism, sexism, and just different problems in life.
Just being in this environment, meaning a lot of things can go down where people can get personal, where people can get deep into what their life experiences are, and we want to respect that and show that we love each other in that way and that we can support each other leaving these doors. That's when you love, when you support somebody when they're speaking. If they're speaking about anything that you want to support them, or you just have love for that person, put that symbol up, okay?
She's saying, this is how we're saying, how we said this is a whole completely different world. This is not a street, this is not your house, this is not school. So if in the street you'll follow it, this is the moment for you to step up and become a leader. This is the place where you can open your heart and be whoever you want to be. This is the place.
And take advantage of that, because you don't get it a lot of places.
There's not a lot of places like this.
It's totally run by youth, it's for youth, by youth, with the support of adults, so they're there to support us, but it's totally for youth, by youth, and that's why it's us, the youth, that are leading this here today.
Challenge students to live outside of their comfort, to live outside of the stereotypes and the standards that people put them in through. So what we did was we started off the day by having people introduce themselves to get them out of their comfort zone.
So when you see a movie, when you go on BET and you see one of the movies, how are the guys acting? How is the artist moving? When you go on BET and you see how they dress, how they act, how they talk.
You don't have to be what the magazines tell you, what the TV tells you. You can be who you are. You can be some of these things. You can step out and be whoever you want. You don't have to follow what everyone else does.
So it depends on who you are as an individual, you know, because they're saying that itself, you know, saying MTV, BET, we can't be stereotypical because not everybody there is just black.
We all have different beliefs and we all have different reasons for why we want to change the world. Because that's how I see it. We all want to change the world. We're going to take it one step at a time.
Yeah, I think it would be a simple sort of remedy would be to say, well, let's put youth workers in schools, which is great, and I think that's a great step. But then I think the reality is we need to all think about youth from a youth working mentality. We can still do our jobs, we can still function, and we can still be able to support people, but we have to think about how do we work with youth in coming from their perspective as well. And we don't often do that as adults. And there's a lot of, isms and things that we can associate with that. But we need to start being more aware of that in ourselves and think more concretely about how we can undo some of those biases and stereotypes that we carry so that we can best support them.
A lot of the young people who have been involved with the program really are involved, it's not about the money because it's not really a money thing, it's more about being safe and having a space where they feel that they have a voice. And I think for the most part, that the young people, when they walk through this door, I think that's what they get is a sense of if there's trouble at home or trouble on the streets, and they feel like this is a place that they can call home away from home, and know that at any point in time they have somebody that will support them, and also just take time and give them time and be able to talk to them. And I think that's the uniqueness of this program, is that anybody can walk in at any point in time during the program and really feel the effect of the program just on a one-day experience. And I think for me, that's why I continue to stay involved, and that's why I have a passion for this program and the young people involved.
So to have a program where these things are talked about and students do feel safe to discuss and hear and listen and offer has tremendous implications.
Because when you're coming from a community which is deprived of so much, and all you really have is your name and where you come from, like, you want to honor that, and that's their way of trying to honor that, and trying to protect the very little that they have.
We don't teach youths on how to deal with death and loss. We don't teach youths on how to deal with depression or suffering. And these are things that affect our students before they even enter school.
Like spontaneous celebration, there are a lot of programs around the city. And if you don't find one, if this one doesn't fit you, go to the next one. But be involved. Be the solution, not the problem.
Things can happen. You can make a change. You have to think about the choices and decisions you're making now, because you know what? They're going to help you tomorrow. They're going to make you stronger tomorrow. You have to know that life is not, you don't live life alone. You have plenty of people willing to support you and be with you and help you get through some difficulties, because there are going to be difficulties. But you have to think about what choices and decisions you make.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of these kids grow up, and they were students, I was around when they were with 6th and 7th and 8th grade students, so I'm proud of them. I'm dealing with urban children that I want to succeed. I want them to aspire to college. I want them to overcome.
What I saw was actually a lot of students who were eager to go to a new place, eager to try something, eager to return to a place, a space where they could express themselves and be together and talk about some of the real issues and real challenges that they're facing growing up in Boston.
You guys are all leaders. Take all that and just make something positive out of it. So that's my story.
So that's why I decided that I wanted to do this, and I feel like I make an impact on the youth, and just watching them leave here, they're so happy and they're so motivated to create change. And I know that one day, it's not going to take just one day for them to learn, but I feel like I plant a seed for a substantial change in their lives, and I feel like opening the doors to this building and allowing them to come here will help them grow in the future.
I like to know that I'm not the only one. I'm not on the streets alone. There's other people that go through the same thing I do.
What I learned today in Challenge Day was that to always have confidence in yourself, and that to don't judge a book by its cover.
Yeah, I learned that instead of judging people, Atento.